a lot of things for me, and basically the thing that stuck with me the most throughout those 15 years of watching it was the value of family doesn't end with blood, and I guess I just really wanted to know what that meant to you guys personally.
That we are all family.
In your lives.
Oh, in our real lives. In our real lives or in this world?
Like any of the family values that were talked about or just shown in the show.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You know, how's that correlate?
I think that's a very easily adaptable, universal slogan. You know, they say that your family is the family you're born into and your friends are the family you choose. So I feel like the people you surround yourself are your family, whether it is by blood or whether it is by choice. And you know, we genuinely do feel like family members. You know, we spent so much time together that there's an unbreakable bond at this point between a lot of this cast and a lot of the crew and now a lot of the fandom that can only be described as a family. So it is certainly seeped into our real lives quite heavily, and I love that slogan for the show, but I think it's also a very relevant slogan to what has now happened post-show and has always happened kind of outside the show, is that there's this family that was built around the show, but also, you know, family is who you decide family is, and I think we've been very fortunate in the fact that we got the pick of the litter with you guys and with the people that we have with us. So. Thank you.
Hey guys, my name is Janelle, and my question's for Jensen. Sorry, Misha. Can you please tell us anything and everything you can about Countdown? Because I'm super, super excited about it.
I'll take this one. I can't, honestly, I wish I could tell you, and this isn't like you know, they've sworn me to secrecy or anything. I've only read one script. And it was an early draft, and I know that Derek is you know, very rigorously finishing some other scripts, and then he's going to go back and start doctoring some of the newer scripts and getting the whole team together. So I have a very loose idea of I have a broad stroke kind of idea of what's going to happen in the new show, but I have a better idea of kind of where this character is coming from. I don't necessarily know where he's going and how he's going to get there, which is one of the reasons why I love doing serial shows instead of movies. Not that I don't do movies, but with a movie there's a beginning, middle, and end. It's right there in the script. When you're doing a series, you don't know where that train's ending. You don't know where that train's going to go, and it could go anywhere. And a lot of times, really good writers will pay attention to what's happening in the early episodes, and they will write to the chemistry or write to the strength of the writer or of the actor, and so it can kind of direct the storyline in a way that maybe was unbeknownst to them in the beginning. And so I love that ride and that journey that I get to go on just slightly before the audience gets to go on it. As far as Countdown goes, it's it's this kind of like unique special task force that gets put together by like this secret government agency, and we're off the books and black ops kind of a thing, and we're going after big bad guys internationally. So it's going to be action packed. It's going to be a lot of the movies that I love watching. Sicario and Heat and heist movies and things like that. A lot of that going on. But there's also some underlying character things that happen that might make it difficult for some of these characters to perform the way they want to, and I think that that's going to make it really, really interesting. So I'm excited about it. Start filming in a couple of months, and excited to share more with you when I can. To the last question. Of the evening. Misha, you want to go grab that lovely person over there? And Rob's going to do a very unique rendition of the last question song. Some of you have heard this. Some of you have never heard this. Some of you will hope to forget it. I don't know what the hell you're doing, bro. Last question.
We're gonna really give it 100%.
We're just gonna do it?
Here we go.
Oh God, here we go. Okay.
Last question. So this is Kat.
Hey Kat, what do you think? Pretty good view up here, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Kat, where are you from?
I'm from Youngstown.
And that's in OH? Damn right it is. What is your question?
Well, I want to start by saying congratulations on your new show. But my question is for Misha.
Yes! Finally!
I love you. You're very pretty.
Stop flirting with the audience, Misha.
I wanted to know if there was anything coming up, like any plans or projects that you could tell us about, that we could get us hyped about.
Nothing that I can tell you about, because it's not appropriate for this audience. But I've been working on some very adult-themed projects.
He's doing a poster later this summer.
I'm working on developing a feature film that I hope to shoot in the winter of next year. And I will tell you that it has some political themes, and it's about this country and the divided nature of this country that plays out in a family. I'm laughing already. Yes. It's part of the reason that I wanted to make the movie is that there's this epidemic of people relying on sleeping pills, and I thought, what if I could create a movie that would serve that function?
Makes sense.
Save lives.
I almost fell asleep during your one-sentence pitch, so yeah. It's working.
This is an elevator pitch to Snooze Town. That's what's happening.
It's already working.
What? She has a present.
Yeah.